Over 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ, one of the most renowned figures in history, was born. He led a ministry in Judea, proclaiming himself as the Son of God. This proclamation led to his crucifixion, and according to Christian doctrine, he was resurrected after spending 2 nights in a tomb. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is the cornerstone of the Christian faith. One of the most disputed sacred relics is believed to be one of the most compelling pieces of evidence for Christ's resurrection: the Shroud of Turin. Mocked by the scientific community as a mere medieval forgery, mainly due to previous carbon dating results, the shroud underwent a thorough examination. Despite all skepticism, it frequently seems as if a divine influence is directing its path to reveal to the world that it does, in fact, hold the memory of one of Christianity's holiest occurrences, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. In a breakthrough hailed as one of the most momentous in the history of the holy relic, researchers managed to unveil an inscribed name on it, providing conclusive proof of its authenticity. Before we delve further into this recent discovery, let's first explore the rich historical background of the shroud. In the Gospel of John, we find a reference to the burial clothes left in the tomb, and it appears that these garments played a pivotal role in John's belief in Jesus' resurrection. It's believed that the Shroud of Turin may have been used to envelop the body of Jesus Christ upon his resurrection. Given the ongoing questioning of the Shroud of Turin's authenticity, providing a definitive history for it is also a challenging task. The first documented historical reference to the shroud appears in a text from 1389, which recounts a public exhibition of the shroud in 1355 in Lirey, France, by a French knight named Geoffrey de Charnay. Nevertheless, it faced resistance even from within the church. Bishop Pierre d'Arcis of Troyes, in a letter to the Pope, labelled it as a skillfully crafted painting and a deliberate forgery. The shroud eventually came into the possession of the House of Savoy, Italy's royal family, in 1453, and it remained in their ownership until 1986, when it was bequeathed to Pope John Paul II and his successors upon the death of Umberto II of Savoy. Starting in 1464, the shroud found a home in a dedicated chapel in Chambéry, nestled in the French Alps. A significant event occurred there on December 4, 1532, when a fire damaged the shroud, leading some to speculate that this incident may have influenced the controversial results of the 1988 radiocarbon dating of the material. In 1578, this relic discovered its sanctuary within the royal chapel of the Cathedral of San Giovanni Battista in Turin, Italy. Subsequently, it gained widespread recognition as the Shroud of Turin. The shroud is truly extraordinary, presenting a 3-dimensional rendering of an entire human form. This burial fabric exhibits exceptionally detailed, life-size depictions of a crucified man, unlike any other artifact in the world. This image is believed to depict none other than Jesus Christ himself. In an era where technology's prowess allows for nearly boundless achievements, it remains a perplexing enigma that no one has succeeded in replicating the mysterious image or the distinctive characteristics of the Holy Shroud. The Shroud of Turin has been a topic of fervent debate and has been subjected to rigorous examination for more than 115 years. Nevertheless, the weight of substantial findings leans towards its association with Jesus Christ. You might remember the carbon dating tests from 1988 that were initially used to challenge its authenticity. But these tests have now been shown to be wrong, conflicting with other scientific methods, archaeological data, and physical evidence. Let's begin by discussing the recent discoveries made by Dr. Gilbert R. Lavoie, a dedicated researcher who has devoted 20 years to a unique blend of medical and scriptural investigations regarding this sacred relic. He has recently unveiled compelling evidence that unequivocally establishes the shroud as a representation of the precise moment of Jesus' resurrection. He arrived at the conclusion that the image on the shroud portrays an individual in an upright position rather than a figure in a supine burial posture. A close examination of the frontal image of the shroud reveals that the hair cascades down on both sides of the face, following the natural pull of gravity. This same gravitational principle holds true when scrutinizing the back image, where the hair flows over the shoulders and descends down the back, perfectly in sync with the posture of an upright individual. The pivotal factor here is the force of gravity, which profoundly influences not only the behavior of the hair, but also the overall appearance of the body when it transitions from an upright position to a supine one. This revelation was substantiated. Realm where science and fate converge lies a relic that has mesmerized believers and skeptics alike for centuries. The mysterious Shroud of Turin. Brace yourself for a journey into the astonishing revelation that defies everything we thought we knew about this sacred artifact. Is the Shroud of Turin truly the burial clothes of Jesus Christ, or an intricate forgery? Can modern science conclusively affirm or refute its connection to the crucifixion? More importantly, ponder what implications these findings hold for our comprehension of faith, history, and the delicate boundaries between scientific inquiry. Stay tuned to unveil the truth. So, what exactly is the Shroud of Turin? The Shroud of Turin transcends the realm of ordinary fabric. It beckons us to peer into the corridors of time. Imagine a woven tapestry, a burial cloth bearing a three-dimensional, high-resolution negative image of a crucified man, naked and hauntingly enigmatic. This image, as if seeping through the very fabric, challenges our understanding of the laws of science. Now, let's delve into the extraordinary. For more than 115 years, the Shroud of Turin has been scrutinized by curious scientists in pursuit of answers. Yet the mysteries persist. Even with the pinnacle of modern scientific technology, no one has been able to replicate this enigmatic image. It defies both explanation and duplication. And then there are skeptics, those who dismiss the shroud as a clever forgery. They often reference the contentious radiocarbon dating test of 1988, which asserted the shroud's medieval origins. However, in a surprising twist, it turns out those tests were unequivocally incorrect. The Shroud of Turin continues to hold its secrets, challenging our perception and inviting us to question the very fabric of our understanding. John Brown from Georgia Tech and Bob Valerio validated these findings. The shroud's authenticity now stands on a solid ground, fortified by a tapestry of scientific evidence, leaving skeptics grappling with an unsettling revelation. Now, let's delve into the mesmerizing realm of blood chemistry. This is no tale of pigments. We are talking about blood. And not just any blood. It is type AB, a rarity in the general population, but notably more prevalent among the Jewish people. Yet brace yourself for a chilling turn. The vivid red hue of blood defies reason. In the natural course of aging, blood darkens over time, but the blood on the shroud refuses to confirm. It remains frozen in time and a resting red, capturing a moment steeped in profound agony. The intricacies of blood chemistry unveil a profound truth. When the human body endures unimaginable torment, hemoglobin breaks down, giving rise to the enzyme bilirubin, preserving the blood's red color indefinitely. The conclusion is chilling. These enshrouded individuals underwent parallel suffering. Witness the bloodstains cascading down the arms, a testament to the brutal crucifixion. The angle of the blood flow perfectly aligns with the movement of crucifixion victim. Here's a crucial fact: the bloodstains precede the image itself. Experts deduced that this unique image process occurred precisely 72 hours after the blood touched the cloth, as if some otherworldly force orchestrated the sacred transformation. Remarkably, neither of the men whose imprints adorned the shroud underwent decomposition while embraced by it, a confounding convergence of science and spirituality. Dr. Joseph Colback, a brilliant researcher, stumbled on a groundbreaking history while examining the Shroud of Turin's remarkable dirt. But not just any dirt. This soil contained a unique blend of travertine, aragonite, and Jerusalem limestone, the very limestone found in the tomb of Jesus in Jerusalem. As the investigation unfolded, it seemed as though the very earth beneath Jesus' feet has imprinted itself on the shroud. A diverse array of 49 different types of pollen, with 33 of them originating exclusively in Palestine, and 3 specifically tied to Jerusalem during the months of March through April. Could one of these plans have been the infamous crown of thorns? A possibility worth considering. Now let's delve into the realm of scientific technologies. A groundbreaking method, wide-angle X-ray scattering, has emerged, placing the fabric within the time of Jesus Christ with greater accuracy and reliability. Yet let's narrow our focus to the eyes of the man on the shroud, for they harbor a curious secret. Physicists John Jackson and Eric Jumper suggest that faint traces over the eyes could be ancient coins used in Jewish burials during the 1st century. Remarkably, these coins align with the size of those utilized by Pontius Pilate between the 2nd century BC and 32 to 33 AD. The size of the shroud is remarkably close to 2 by 8 cubits, an ancient unit of measurement. Yet the true fascination lies in the 3-inch wide side strip, intricately sewn with a unique stitch known to be exclusive to Palestine during the 1st century, a stitch that serves a tangible link to our past. Now let's unravel the details of the crucifixion itself. Startling archaeological revelations challenge centuries of artistic depictions. Nails were driven through the wrist, not the palms. A truth echoed by the shroud. It portrays one foot with a single nail and the other foot with 2, allowing for rotation of the victim in a desperate struggle for breath. The alignments of the nails, the wounds, and the shroud itself unfolds in a chillingly authentic manner. And when it comes to the crown of thorns, sharp object puncture wounds encircle the head on the shroud, accompanied by pollen from plants known for their thorny nature. The evidence astonishingly aligns with the biblical narrative, painting a vivid picture of the profound connection between the shroud and the events it may have witnessed. Recent research conducted by scientists in Paloma, Italy, has unveiled something truly extraordinary. The image on the shroud, it seems, possesses a subtle dynamism. The figure captured in the shroud exhibits slight movements, akin to what you're witnessing on the screen now. A phenomenon captured through stroboscopic photography, picture bursts of energy emanating from the man's body, causing his hands, feet, and chest to shift ever so suddenly. What does this suggest? It implies, my dear viewers, that the very resurrection of Jesus Christ might be captured on the sacred fabric of the Shroud of Turin, the resurrection possibly etched into the sacred cloth. As they delved deeper, a remarkable letter emerged, Latin and Greek characters. Astonishingly, the words Jesus are written beneath the chin, with Nazarene on the side. It appears that the condemned individuals had their names recorded on a cloth by the executor mortis, the one ensuring their demise. Miraculously, the shroud remained untouched by this process, leaving the imprint intact. Thus, the man depicted is unmistakably Jesus. This evidence is nothing short of a divine message. We now have scientific proof that Jesus sacrificed himself to save us all. Thank you so much for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and feel free to share this video to your friends. Bye.